Hello there. We are going to code the cat. We're going to have him move a certain distance. If you look up at the title, counting to 10, I'm going to have the cat count to 10. I would like him to count to 10, and I would like him to draw a line behind himself. Before I have him do that, I want to shrink him so I can see my line clearly. So I'm making the cat smaller. When I'm done doing that, I click away. If you're thinking the cat's still too big, click on the shrink arrows, go back. Make sure you don't do it near the edge or he'll stop shrinking. Get it right in the middle. Make him nice and small. So my cat is going to move. Before he starts, I want to make sure that I can put him back at the beginning later. So if I go to the event blocks, I find when space key pressed, I can pull that over. And right now that cat is in a certain place on the stage, which is the background here. Where he is somewhere on the X, which goes from left to right, and the Y, which goes up and down. And we pick a special number for the X and a special number for the Y that makes the cat sit right here. And the secret is, if you look over here, you can always see what the X and Y numbers are where the mouse is. So if I put the mouse over here, I can see an X and a Y number for the cat. Over here is a block, and this go-to block will always be where the sprite, the cat, is. So I'm going to pull the go-to XY block out, put it up here. That's where I want the cat to go back to when he's finished, so he can do the same thing over and over again. Now, after he resets, I'm also going to pen. I'm going to want to clear whatever he drew. So I'm going to bring this over as well and click it right there. So this will reset everything. Now, I need another script or program. So when the green flag is clicked, I want my cat to move and I'm going to have him move 40 steps, which is going to equal 4. The steps are so small. When I click this, see the cat doesn't move a really long distance. Okay, let's see if my program to send him back works. Good. So moving 40 steps, he didn't go that far. So that could be 4. Now, I need the pen to go down, so he's drawing. I'm going to put that here before he moves. Otherwise, he's going to move and then put the pen down, and he will not have drawn anything. So there, my cat has drawn a line. I want the line to be a little bit thicker. So I am going to set the pen size to 5. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to reset with the spacebar and try it. There, I can see that line. So there's 4, and 4 plus something makes 10. I'm going to think about this. If I count up from 4, do you know the answer? If you said 6, then you were correct. So I'm not going to put 60. I'm going to put 60. Sorry, I meant to say I'm not going to put 6. I'm going to put 60. So there's 60. But before he goes the next movement, the 6, I want him to change the pen color. So can you see anywhere in here change the pen color? Good. I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to try this. Reset and go. Did the color change? Didn't really see it. Neither did I. Wonder what happened there. Let's clear it and try again. Nope, definitely looks the same, doesn't it? What if we change the pen color by more? See if that makes a difference. There we go. Good. Now the last thing I could do at the end is I could hide my cat so that I really get to see that line he made. Let's see what that looks like. Hey, that looks pretty cool. All right, so what's the first way I've done to make 10? I've done 40, which we're saying is 4, plus 60, which we're saying is 6. So 4 plus 6 is 10. Excellent. Now if I two-finger tap on a Chromebook, or I right-click on a computer, I can add a comment for my teacher. 4 space plus space 6 space equals space 10. Here's my note. Even take this corner and drag it up if it bugs me, because I like things to look a certain way. There, 4 plus 6 is 10. Now the only thing is, when I restart this program, the cat's missing. What could I do to get the cat to come back? Please don't start singing The Cat Came Back the very next day, because you will drive your teacher crazy. There's the show block. We're going to put it up here so that when I press the space bar, resets the cat. Good. Now I need a different sprite to also draw a line that makes 10. I'm going to go to New Sprite. I'm going to pick another sprite. I like the beetle. Take the beetle. There we go. And, of course, I want my beetle to go to the same place as the cat, but a little lower. So how could I do that? If I go back to the cat by clicking on the cat down here, I can see that the cat is at x minus 184. Okay, so let's go to the beetle and let's grab the xy block, but change x to minus 184. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to click on the block. Oh, he's right on top of the cat. Let's change the y block. What if I made the y block 100? Where would he be? Click it. Find out. Now, if you click the block and nothing happens, sometimes if you leave your mouse cursor inside this space, nothing will happen. You have to click outside that block. So I can try it now. Oh, this looks better. Now, do you think the beetle looks the right size? And let's shrink him. Good. I think I went too far. So I'm going to click on the grow and click that. That looks good. So I've already got my beetle ready. I'm going to click on the event block when the space key is pressed and have my beetle go back to this X and Y spot. And what else do I have to do? Do you remember? How could you check? You could go back to the cat. I need him to also clear and show. And let me show you a little trick. If I go over top of the clear button and I click here, I can duplicate. So that's a two-finger tap on a Chromebook or a right click. And if I duplicate, it gives me the block that I went on top of and the block below. I can take those and drag them over and then click on top of the beetle. Now watch. when I click back to the beetle, those blocks are there. So I put the blocks in, and now everything will be ready to go. So let's set the beetle up. I'm going to go to motion, and this time I'm going to move, but I'm not going to move quite as far as before. Or I am going to move as far, but not the exact same way. So if I don't go 40 and 60 to make 4 plus 6, what else could I do? Hmm. 30. 3 plus what makes 10? That's right, 7. So 30 plus 70, that'll help me to count to 10. 3 plus 7. Okay, so I'm going to go to pen. I'm going to put the pen down. I think I was going to set the pen size. If I forget the pen size, where can I check? In the cat. That's right. I'm going to set the pen size to 5. Good. Now I got 70 steps, and then I forget what I do next, so I'll just check that cat again. Oh, then I'm going to hide. That's easy. All right, I'm going to go to looks. I'm going to hide. Now, when we do our programming, we always take time to check our program and make sure it works. And if something doesn't work, we change one thing at a time until we figure out what's wrong. So let's try our program and see if it worked. Whoa, this line's really short. Something's missing at the beginning, because this line starts here. That was 40 plus 60. This looks like 70, but I don't see the 30. I have 30 blocks right here. Can you figure out what's wrong? That's right. I've got the move 30 steps above the pen down. It's got to be below it, because the computer always follows the steps in order. When green flag clicked, put the pen down. Change the pen size by 5, move 30 steps. Good. Now, if I've forgotten what to do next, I can check in the cat, change pen color by 80. I want the beetle to look similar, so I'm going to do the same thing. So under looks, change pen color. Hey, it's not under here. Where are the pen functions again? That's right, I have to go to the pen palette. Change pen color. Sometimes we pick the wrong one and it doesn't have the effect we want. So make sure you get the right one. Change pen color by, type in 80 again. Move this up here. Click away from your block, your stack of blocks, and then, oh, I almost forgot to reset. Click the space key, and here we go. Awesome. Change pen size by 5. Go back to the cat. Set pen size to 5. Do you see how those are different? And then my program doesn't end up looking the way I wanted it to. So I need set pen size to 5, not change pen size by 5. Again, we change one thing at a time until everything is just the way I need it to be. Set pen size to 5. These are small little things that can go wrong, but if we just take our time, check one thing at a time, we can fix anything. All right, last time. There we go. Nice. So, your turn. How many other ways can you count to 10? Good luck.